with the general. You already know what time it is, man. We back here on the front lines. Go on YouTube, and I mean it's full of Negroes. Boy, showing that plantation love, not computer love. Plantation love, plantation love, plantation love. Looking for the plantation. Yeah. Boy, I say, wow, man, y'all out here caking like, serious. Yeah, yeah. We gonna say, well, I'm gonna wait till everybody, and I got this new jam y'all call Plantation Love. Not computer love, but plantation love. Yeah. Uh, and I'm gonna talk about this, where YouTube is flooding, the algorithm with uh Austin Metcalf videos. I go on there, I put in Carmelo Anthony, and I mean, damn near, I'm gonna be real, damn near 90% of the videos, it's some family out there that's really it's some blacks, and there is some whites. Don't make no difference, but it shows that there are whites out there that see what's going on too. So let's be clear about it. But they want to say, which they do all the time. They exclude white people that side with Carmelo Anthony. They exclude them. And matter of fact, one guy came out and sided with Carmelo Anthony, and yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? You know what, family? I mean, people energy is gone. As they say, water seeks its own level. So, you can't decide. You have to just let people be themselves. But it's good. It's very good, you know, I'd rather see them out there in the open. You know what I'm saying? Because, it just give me more energy to be victorious. You know, it gives, back in, they ain't hiding. They out in the open, and that's cool. That's cool. And but YouTube is most definitely flooding the algorithm with uh Austin Metcalf supporters, you know, and and so they got this parade on YouTube. They got a serious campaign, and I'm telling y'all that go all the way up to the White House. That go all the way up to the White House, and I'm telling y'all this. They're gonna be quiet because they're gonna let the local level handle it. But you can better believe that a lot of them MAGA supporters, yeah, they got, they hand reach up there into that Congress, reach up there into that White House. Reach up there into that White House. But that's why I'm gonna continue, you know, to make the necessary videos, commentary that proves beyond any doubt, you know, even the fact that a lot of people want to see Carmelo Anthony, listen to me, violated. Do you hear this shit? I'm talking about the wicketry of these people. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time when, people, they play the sexual, deviant card if, there was like, a violation with a woman, a child or something like that. But this is ain't got nothing to do with none of that. None of that. But see, you talking about these Greeks and Romans. You see, that's their culture. That prison culture is that Greek and Roman culture. You see, and so Understand that. We laying this down so people understand, you know, because that ain't a part of our culture. Now, we got some flaw, but today, because y'all done laid up under this beast without, without, rejecting. See, when you make a way for that need, I'm not riding with nothing because I know who they is. See, when you understand the nature of a thing, then you don't make no excuse. You see, and that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all not applying the laws of nature to these Neanderthals and understand that shit that they do is not uh uh is not a prerogative. It's nature. You see, it's nature. It's in their DNA code. And so I even seen niggas make a video talking about how Carmelo Anthony will be violated. And the nigga came on. I say, you nasty nigga. Somebody probably done slid up in your ass. That's what's wrong with you. And so you want to project on to Carmelo Anthony, But that show you how vile. See, all them thoughts and all that energy is connecting. And ain't nobody saying, wait a minute, we going, you going too far. They trying to slang anything that they think can hurt Carmelo Anthony. They saying anything that come to their mind. Oh, he gonna be violated. Oh, this, that, and the third. They attacking his mama and daddy. They wanna lock his daddy up. You see what I'm saying? They even wanna revoke his degree. They even want to not his diploma, not a degree, his diploma. They even want to revoke his diploma. They want to do any and everything to destroy him. You feel me? Well, I mean, goddamn, it's a whole lot of nasty ass prisoners. Why is it that he's singled out? You know how many murderers and shit is out here? And motherfuckers, when they ship these motherfuckers off, you don't hear no campaign for the destruction. Even, I mean, you done already sentenced him. We fighting that though. But I mean, once you sentence an individual, they doing their time. And I'm saying he's gonna beat that. But that's his punishment. But y'all want the punishment to go even further. You know? Y'all want the punishment, to even go. That just show you the wickedry that's in the heart of America. You see? The wicked tree. And for some hoe ass niggas to get up, some of them white and black. Oh, he's going to look here. Just because somebody slid up in your ass. Because obviously a real man would never say no shit like that. Black, the brothers is saying they holding Carmelo down. That's what the brothers is saying. They holding Carmelo down. And I advise anybody out there that got a connection to where he's at to get on the horn and make a connect up in there and let that be known. And any motherfuckers down there in Texas, the brothers that got some pull up in that motherfucker should be saying something, making a call, even making a visit to go up there. Even if you can't get them, make a visit. Visiting that, get up there where he at and sit down. Everybody that got somebody up there that they could go visit and they can put a bug in their ear, you should go on visiting day and go see somebody and say, hey, the community is depending on y'all to keep that boy safe. Period. End of motherfucking discussion. You know, and all these motherfuckers that's on the internet talking about violence. Yeah, you know what? Remember them. And I mean that shit. Remember them. Write they motherfucking shit down, man. You know? Remember them. You know? Cause y'all on some, yeah, y'all on some perverted shit. Talking about, well, how the fuck would you know? You know what I'm saying? How would you know that? He and he ain't shit gonna happen to him. And like I said, y'all niggas need to make that trip up there and talk to somebody. Niggas ain't saying that, but they should. General said he's saying, I'm trying to lay some programs out for y'all. If you know somebody up there where he's at, go up there visitation day. Go up there, visit, make a trip for Carmelo. And put a bug in your goddamn and put a GoFundMe up, and we'll keep niggas books nice. You see what I'm saying? Put a book, yeah. Put a GoFundMe together. I don't know who would be able to do it, but I mean we got to make it work where people can put a GoFundMe together for Carmelo and make sure niggas' books is together up there, and they most definitely gonna take care of the business. But that's how you politic. You know what I'm saying? That's how you politic with the brothers. We gonna tighten y'all niggas up. We gonna keep y'all niggas gonna eat good. Y'all gonna sleep good. You see, we gonna make sure you got all your noodles and all your Vienna sausages, nigga. We gonna get you. Yeah, we gonna get y'all. We gonna keep you with your cigarettes, nigga, and whatever else as long as it ain't no illegal shit. We ain't doing none of that. But we gonna make sure you eat good, you smoke good and shit. That's what you want to do. We gonna keep you with your buglers. I know y'all niggas like the buglers and shit and all that. We gonna get you together. Shaving cream and all of that, nigga. And get you some clippers and shit and whatever else y'all need up there. Videos. I know y'all niggas like videos and shit. Then tighten them up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you politic. You know? Shit that they can't readily get their hand on, and keeping them a couple dollars up there for the squad, you know. But y'all down there in Texas, make some trips up there, visitation. You need to go up there and see what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? And I know y'all could do that. You feel me? I know y'all could do it. It's for the community. You know what I'm saying? We got to show we got some form of power. That's power. Just, we got an initiative to make sure he all right. And the way you do that is you make the connections. You got the initiative, but make the connection and politic with the brothers. You understand? Make the call before you get up there, but to show that we are a united front behind this, because I know every brother up there ain't no dumb shit, that there is some brothers up there that see that this is a very important situation for the people as a whole. And we cannot let no tyrant niggas violate nothing and nothing. And especially them Neanderthals. You see what I'm saying? Especially them Neanderthal, them Hispanic motherfuckers, and all of them. Listen here. You feel me? Listen here. Handle that up there. Handle that up there. And we're going to make that happen. I done already put it out there. Family is listening. I see they doing shit that I say. I see, niggas is listening. Okay? So anyway, family, I appreciate y'all, man. We on the front line all the time. We ain't coming off the front line. You feel me? You know, and I know they putting all type of disrespectful, you know, thumbnails up of Carmelo. You know, they just putting all, they trying to destroy this man. But, you know, that's why the brothers also, and I'm gonna move into the next video, got to teach him discipline. That, you know, he gonna come out on top. And so because you look into the future, you know what I'm saying? That where you gonna come out on top. So don't let none of this shit, cause I love it. All these people that's going against you, they gonna be like eggshells when you get to squashing their ass. They gonna crack like eggshells, and that's gonna be the glorification and redemption of young Carmelo Anthony. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all click that link down there, Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? Support the general. And once again, I'm coming back because I'm just getting on, and I'm gonna put in some work so we can have some videos. While they flood the algorithm, I'm gonna flood it. You see what I'm saying? With nothing but positive information about the young brother Carmelo Anthony. Free Carmelo. I see y'all in a minute. Boom, Black Power.